We just got through watching Scream 7. Warning: the following review contains spoilers. So let's just get right into it real quick. Okay, so right now, the Rotten Tomato reviews, it went down from 33% down to 31%. I don't know if that's the lowest score that they've ever had, but we'll look into that in a second. But what did you think about the movie overall?
I mean, there's stuff I like. I didn't hate it. You just flat out didn't care for it. I didn't hate it. Mm-hmm. Do I think it's great? Am I like ranking it high? No. But I didn't hate it, and I certainly thought it had some nice stuff in it. I mean, there were some jumps. There were some little jump scares in there.
They leaned in on the jumps. I'll give them that. Go back into this channel. I said, what did I call it? What was it? Last year, the year before? I called it. I said the thing that this is one of those situations where I'm like, the thing that I asked for, I got, and I hated it. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. I said it on this channel. Go back. I said, watch. Is it Paramount that does this? I said they're gonna steal my idea. I could tell by the trailer and the way they were marketing, they're gonna steal my idea. I said on this channel, on all our socials, on T3 Media Studios, on all the socials, I said they're gonna use AI. They're gonna use, if they're gonna bring Stu back, everybody knows they're not. I said, go back, click, look, let's play the clip right now.
I said, with AI being a problem right now, hell, let there just be one Ghostface. Here's my script. Hey, Dimension Films. Hey, Spyglass, whatever it's called. Here's my pitch. Don't steal this idea. A Ghostface, one Ghostface again, one guy or girl, and his partner or her partner is an AI. The AI is the one doing the calls. The AI, it's Dead Reckoning. Take the plot of Dead Reckoning and give it to a Scream movie. Have a Ghostface use an AI, and the AI picks the victim. The AI tries to outsmart Sydney, shuts the phone down, can't get to the police, can't get away. The AI does it all. Steal the plot from Dead Reckoning and bring it into Scream.
They stole my idea. I'm 100% sure of it, because everything that 90% of what I predicted happened. Showing pictures and images of past victims or past Ghostface, and like every person that calls, or every person that gets taken out by Ghostface could be a theme linking to a Ghostface in the past. And it's like Sydney has to fight every Ghostface that she's ever faced till she figures out who the actual person is. Then I said something like, they don't even need a third person or a second person or whatever. It could be a guy again, and just have AI being his partner while he's doing the physical stuff. The AI is on the phone and things like that. Now, did everything that I predict happen? No, but a lot of it did. So the thing that you, in the car on the way home, you was like, the thing that you liked that I hated.
I'm always good for a bit of nostalgia, so I liked the little end snippet where we got to see the past Ghostface,
the brother, what's her name, Roseanne's sister, Aunt Jackie.
Yeah,
we got Billy Loomis's mom and all that.
We had her brother.
But
we had Dewey.
Another thing that I thought was disappointing was the blatant. They went back to the well of. They tried to. It felt like they were trying to recreate Scream, like beat for beat, which was also the point, because they were trying to put Sydney's daughter through the same fire that Sydney went through. But I don't know. I just kept feeling like, this is no offense to the actress or anything. It's just that I did not like the way it was blatantly obvious that this was going to be the replacement for Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera's characters. I felt, and it's so ironic because I didn't like Melissa Barrera's character in this Scream 5, or what it's called, just Scream movie. I didn't like her. I thought Jenna Ortega was a better lead, or final girl, or the main lead girl. But they had Melissa Barrera as the Sydney replacement, and Jenna Ortega was going to take over as the Gale. And then on Scream 6, Melissa's character won me over. I was like, okay, now I see it. And then the political stuff happened and she backed out and then Jenna backed out. And I was like, I was excited for them to go back to Sydney. But Sydney was great. I mean, she's always good in these movies. Gail was even great. Everybody else, I just, okay, let's talk about it. The main villain, the final reveal of the villains. We said the fact that it was a rando wasn't the problem because they've done that before. Like, who the heck is this guy? But at least that rando, one of the randos, was the same age. We had 2 millennials or whatever, Gen Z, Generation X or whatever. I mean, Generation X, our age, as the killers. It made no sense. Like, these people had literally no connection with Sydney. At least the last time when they did that, they were at least the same age group and dating one of the people. The next door neighbor, I should have known it was her because she always plays the bad guy in something. Wasn't she a bad guy in Dexter? And she's always playing some crazy or racist or something. She's always the bad guy. And it was just, I was like, it's probably her. But then I was like, if they make it her, it's going to be stupid. And that's exactly what they did. It was so stupid. I don't know. I just didn't like the motive of this Ghostface.
No,
it was the worst motive.
I didn't like the motive. I didn't. Yeah.
They stole my idea. Didn't get any credit. Go back to my old clips. I'm gonna play it right here. They stole my ideas, and then they messed my ideas up. I had a whole different mindset of how AI or filters being used, Ghostface could have worked. It should have been more about the mind games. But the whole I'm not hiding stuff. Is Billy still alive? Kind of. Well, was it not Billy? I mean, is Stu still alive? Thing was. It was done literally to death, and it was I was already bored with it halfway through the movie. What would have been shocked me is if Sydney would have died. That probably should have happened. If you really wanted to do the pass the torch and make her daughter the new final girl, Sydney probably should have died. Sydney and Gail probably should have died, and then find a way to, and then pay Jenna Ortega whatever she wants to bring her back for part 8. The twins, though, I enjoyed them. What did you think about any other characters?
I would have preferred for it to have really been Stu.
Yeah.
Not.
We got Ghost Billy.
I know we saw him all the way through, so
I was happy that he was there.
But I mean, I think I would have liked it if we hadn't seen Stu all the way through until the end, and then it would have really been Stu.
I agree. That was the part where I knew it wasn't him, because they went with the whole "I'm not hiding" thing. Well, if you had amnesia,
to me that would have been a nice surprise to just towards the end be like, wait a minute, what? And then it really be him.
Yeah, something like that. How much you want to bet there's some end credit scene or something that we walked out too early on, and it really is Stu. Stu is really alive or something like that. I was thinking that they were going to go that route of Stu's rich family covered it up, paid the coroner off, but even though they made fun of it and it was meta within the movie, they were like, that plot makes no sense. Like you said, I still would have preferred it versus the execution of it just being some random orderly getting convinced by some TikTok fangirl, book talk mom, who's willing to sacrifice her own child. Yeah. That was so.
He reminds me too much of my ex, of his father. Like
and it's. I thought that like the last, because I got what they were trying to do, having the Ghostface killer pretend like I'm going to reveal myself now, and I'm not hiding. I thought that was interesting. If it would have really been Stu, because the last movie, the part 6, the fact that they went from 2 killers to 3 was great, and I was like, that was awesome. I was like, because they finally did something different. 3 killers this time, great. I thought this time they should have at least they had a fall guy, they had 2 killers, they had 2 killers and a fall guy. which technically is 3, but the son should have been the 4th. There should have been a 4th. Killing the son made no sense at all. You reminded me too much, like you said. Like, that was the dumbest. Oh my! It was just the motive. Like I said, the everything that destroyed the enjoyment ride for me was the motive of the Ghostface. This Ghostface had the worst motive ever. A fangirl. I mean, every other Ghostface had some kind of a tie, getting into a relationship with them and being a fanboy stalker, and then later on a family member wanting revenge, kind of a thing. But a neighbor, the next door,
Yeah.
it was just the motive, which is technically the plot, is where the movie failed. It, to me, destroyed everything. I could totally do without even I can watch every one of the Scream movies over and again and be okay with skipping this one. That's just how I feel about it, but that's just my review of it. Just go, can you don't mark it? Yeah, you could probably see it better than I can. If we can check from this is on Facebook from Covered Geekly. Some of the comments that we're seeing on it were these from people who have seen it. What do we say, right?
I mean, a lot of them seem to like it.
I think, what is that, Michael?
Now, see, some
Michael Moore
people,
says,
I think the best turnout for this movie would have been Stu
revealing
himself.
That's the only way. However, what does it say? However,
It's above that. It's not that one.
It's however what?
However,
Where?
you're on the wrong comment.
Oh, I think. Where? What are you talking about?
Right there.
Right here.
However,
There we go.
that does not mean Marco was lying about Stu being alive. He may have told the truth and is being set up for a Scream 8 return.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, little things like that. I mean, yeah. I have a feeling that we walked out too soon, and I still didn't care. Like,
now that's my thing too. A comment there, because I was about to say, why do we always have to have a motive? Why can't there just be? I just felt like I just snapped. I just want to say, which was kind of, but remember, Billy Loomis said he himself didn't have like a motive. Peer pressure. It's scarier without one. Yeah. So I was like, why did there even need to be one?
I just felt like doing it. Even Sydney's niece had a kind of understandable moment. Hell, that her being the more famous family member, and she was like, no, with the internet, with social media rising, she's like, no, I want to be the most famous.
I mean, even the neighbor just being like, I just didn't like you. Yeah. Like, you're just annoying me or whatever. Would have been better
an HMO mom or PTO, that would have been even funnier. That would have made more sense. I've always hated you. Kind of a thing. The daughter was no. I understood that the daughter was like mad that she wasn't connecting with her mom, but you still saw those stab movies enough to know what your mom went through. Why do you want that? It was bad. I always see Reddit stories where kids are mad or that people get mad when people try to name their children after somebody else who's passed and whatnot. It's like, now it's like I never even met that person, and I gotta live up to some legend or legacy that for a person I didn't even know. For all we know, Sydney's mom wouldn't have even liked her, Tatum, if she was still around or what. You don't know, but you gotta live up to that name, and they called it out so much in that movie. Even I thought I said, wait, which girl was named that? That girl? I would have never named my child after a friend of mine like that. That went through that, and especially it made no sense.
It says, loved it. To be honest, Ghostface has evolved to more of a Michael Myers type slasher, in my opinion, and I love it.
All the Ghostface are wearing bulletproof vests now.
Yes, it was good. Would have been better if Stu had actually been alive. Yeah, dead.
So that was just the only thing that just kind of made it not enjoyable for me. Either do the AI thing better and make the plot a little bit. The way they did it, the way they executed it made no sense. Like I said, the motive destroyed it. The only thing that could have made it better is just like you said, is if he was really alive, which he probably is. Other than that, Paramount stole my idea and they messed it up. So play the tape. I'm telling you, they stole it, and they know it. I wrote that movie. I want my credit. Let us know what you guys think. All right, moving on.